That is so awesome.
You're a freak show. It makes no sense.
I never thought about it that way.
I've never heard of that one either.
Yeah.
That's something with me too.
I mean, he like get used to it. Like he's totally used to it by now. We just know that's my side, that's your side of the bed.
I know you have sides, but I didn't know that was the reason at that point. I'm like, what?
Have you ever walked in, like, your room from being drunk and peed on the floor? No. When I would get absolutely, like, belligerent drunk, I guess, you know, like when a dog makes its mark?
Oh
like
my God, stop
I guess, like, where my bed was, the left pole, every single time I would get belligerent drunk, I'd go home and I would pee.
God, Jordan,
right
why
there.
did I start talking to you earlier? You're so funny.
No, I'm serious. And one of the,
Wait,
someone I know, like I would.
No, of course it's an accident. She's drunk.
Like, if this is, you know, like the bedpost, I would seriously pull my pants down and just be like this and pee. And someone I knew was sleeping in my bed, and I got home. I didn't know what was going on, and I guess they heard me and was like, "What are you doing? Are you serious?" And was like yelling at me, and then he was like, "Get up!" And I got up, and he took me to my toilet, and he goes, "Sit down," and I sat on the toilet, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Peeing," and then he said that I just like walked with my pants down and just like passed out on the bed. I've done it like 2 times, and then another time I went home, straight home, and passed out. And I woke up and I was in my bathtub in a ball, and
Yes.
and my
You are not allowed to talk about your diary room sessions.
oh, that's not us. And I woke up and I was like, what happened? And I was like, how in the world do I make it in a bathtub? And my sister and them had found me and put me in my room.
Oh.
And but you know, like later on, I mean, I had woken up, and then my sister and them woke up, and then, you know, put me in there, and I'm like, what happened? Why am I here? And I have some random stories. I always pop squats. My sister, I had her come pick me up one night when I was really, really drunk, and I made her pull over on the side of the road, and I peed in someone's yard. Oh yeah, and before I came here, I had it was 4 of us in my car. I was like, oh my God, I gotta pee. And then the other people were like, I have to pee. So we just pulled over at a house that had a for sale sign. And it was all dark. I was like, somebody must not live here. We all splattered out where the bushes are, and we're peeing. And the person I was with kept yelling at me and was like, you're an idiot. You're such an idiot. We're all going to get arrested. We're on some other person's property, like peeing. We're drunk. And I was like, whatever. And then we all popped squats and then got back in the car and left.
Have you ever peed on yourself from like laughing so hard?
I have done that.
I've never.
Not completely, but like I've had a couple drops go out.
Same here. Yeah, I've never peed completely. I'm the same way. Like my boyfriend will be tickling. I'm like, stop tickling me. No, stop. I'm peeing on myself, and he'll stop. Yeah.
Yep. Oh. Oh man. What makes you, when you're drunk, forget that you can't remember?
Alcohol.
Duh, but like, what does it do to make you forget?
Fucking wrecks your brain up. I don't know.
Maybe you get slipped stuff. No, if you're
My birthday this year is going to be a lot better than last year's. Last year,
If you're putting too much thought into this birthday, I bet you it's worse. Whenever you think too much about something, it never turns out like that.
Are you going to be in Vegas?
Yeah.
You talk about it every day.
Probably not in Vegas. I mean, last year I was like thinking it was going to be fun, and I ended up getting so drunk. I only felt like I was out for maybe an hour, and then I don't remember.
21 though, like on your
22.
Oh, okay.
And I don't remember. 21st birthday, I got too drunk and threw up at 12 o'clock and passed out, and
that's what you do on your 21st birthday though. You just
I know it was the worst
I mean, that's
B-day
what I'm
ever.
gonna do.
So maybe this year will be better.
Maybe it will be.
Kevin's birthday is the day after the show's over.
Is it 19th? Oh, wait, 17th? We're done?
Yeah, September 17th is our last day.
Really?
His is September 18th, right? Your birthday?
Ooh, cool.
Oh my God! If we're here, let's go out.
That's true.
If
Will we
we're
still
here,
be here?
we will be here.
Dude, no, because, Vegas, I mean, I don't know when it is going to be, but I'm sure everybody's still going to be here.
Kevin.
How do you know the 17th is the last show?
They told us that it may be the 15th.
I thought it was the 15th or something like
They
that.
told us coming in here, like, you're done the 15th. It was 15th or 17th. It could have been the 15th.
I don't think it's the 17th. I would have remembered that.
Maybe it was 15th. Because 15 sounds familiar, too.
Oh, Kevin, we can have a B-Day celebration.
Or we can just all go out to get drinks.
Fuck
if we
yeah.
still like each other.
I'm down.
I don't care what anybody says. It's a game, and at the end, everybody's playing the game. Everybody wants the money, whatever happens. And then I think after this, like, even if somebody here stabbed me in the back, whatever, you might be bitter for a little bit.
I agree with that. It's a game, and at the end of it, I'm sure we'll all be friends no matter what happens.
Yeah.
But there's a way you can get through the game and do it so you don't stab people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, at a certain point, you gotta just play it. But there's also certain points that you don't have to stab people in the back.
Right.
And people who are, I mean, there's people who are stabbing you in the back, so you're getting them first.
Right.
But people who aren't stabbing you in the back, to just stab them, you know what I'm saying? Like, just play it out. That's how I see. But.
And I don't know. I think after
We'll
the
all be
show,
friends.
yeah, like
I don't think
in this
everybody can
game.
be friends.
This is an opportunity that we'll never, you know what I'm saying? We lived with these people for 3 months.
I know after this,
I wanna
even if
keep in
somebody did that
contact
to me,
with everybody.
after the show, I'd be like, all right, squash, real world, what's up?
Yeah.
And be nice and have fun and forget everything.
I think some people will be different in the real world, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More fun.
That bitch.
It's so funny. You said, who buys a white couch?
Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm sleepy.
Stop being mean to Jeff.
I'm not being
Jordan,
mean.
don't be mean. Be nice to him. You need to give him a kiss tonight. Because you always turn away from him.
Miss Virgin giving advice about...
Yes, I will give her advice. You need to give him a good
I
night
know.
kiss
I'm not going to sleep up there tonight because I don't want to.
Okay, well, at least
I'm
a good
not
night
proud.
kiss.
I'm going to go lay down. You want me to turn off the light?
Yeah, and then just
This
close
reminds
that
me
door.
like old
Please.
when everybody was here.
Oh my god, my
Thank you.
back.
I'll just turn it off.
Nobody, they're outside.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. No.
Calm down.